besties, welcome back to the channel. For this week's video, I bring to you a quick Q&A, Halloween themed Q&A. I don't keep up with a lot of the holiday trendy videos, and I know it's already we're already in October and it's already 2 weeks in October and I haven't done a Halloween video. But so I thought for this week I do a Q&A related to Halloween. I did do one, I believe I did do a Halloween Q&A last year as well. But last year I did do in the same video I also made a Halloween craft, and for today's video I am just gonna focus on the Q&A. I try to choose different questions that I did not answer last year, and I hope I did a good job. I'm pretty sure I did not chose the same questions. And then maybe next week I will be doing the craft or the DIY for Halloween, or something else related to Halloween. But this time it's the Q&A. So let's go ahead and start. I hope this is a good way for those of you who have started just recently watching my videos, because I have seen that I've been getting a few more subscribers, and so for those new subscribers, I hope this is a fun way for you to get to know me. And then maybe in the future I'll do a Q&A related to just me and my personal not personal life, but you know what I mean, having to do with me and not just Halloween based. But yeah, I hope I'm making sense. And like you guys could see, I am sitting in my car, just because most of you guys know I do not have a studio or a room to be filming inside my house, and I usually do film in my car or my mom's car or outside in our porch or outside in our yard, or I'm out there vlogging and filming somewhere else, right? So right now I'm in the car, and I'm sorry for these glares that are coming in from the windows. And also look at my cute little Winnie the Pooh. If most of you guys shouldn't, I just noticed that, ignore that. If you guys want to know something related to just me, you guys should know that I do love Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is my favorite character, Disney character, and has always been my favorite Disney character. So yeah, I'm wearing a Winnie the Pooh shirt, and that's what I've been wearing this whole day. But anyways, let's get started with the questions. I do not want to make this a quick I do not want to make this a long video, but I also want to make sure I give you guys good answers for these questions. And if you guys are new here and haven't seen my past Halloween themed videos, where it was just me, and from before when I had my friend on the channel with me, but as you guys could see, it's been just me for about 2 years now. So go watch the past Halloween related videos on this channel if you haven't seen, so you guys could also see the past Q&A I did. But here we go. So the first one, do you prefer giving out candy to trick-or-treaters or going trick-or-treating yourself? I've never been a person to give trick-or-treaters, to hand out candy on Halloween. I've usually always been the one to go trick-or-treat. I'm that type of person. I personally like being out on Halloween night and going trick-or-treating, and I personally like being the person who goes out on Halloween, goes out trick-or-treating, or just not trick-or-treating, but goes out at least to drive around or walk around and watch the cool decorations, or the things that the houses might have. I love looking at decorations, and it's funny because I am a scaredy cat and I do get scared easily, but I really do enjoy looking at the scary decorations that some of these houses have. and it's pretty fun. I am about to be almost 25, and in the past Q&A I did say that I was still going out trick-or-treating. Technically, I do still go trick-or-treating. Maybe I might go to 1 or 2 houses or a few houses, but for the most part, I do really like to just go to these trick-or-treating areas or around my neighborhood to look at the houses and what they did that year, anything they changed regarding their decorations, or the cool maybe animatronics they might have, and stuff like that. But yeah, so I guess I'd say I'd prefer going trick-or-treating just because that's what I've always done. We have never given out candy, and maybe I'll use this year to maybe save home for a little bit and give out candy, and then maybe go out and trick-or-treat myself, or just go and look at the houses. But that does seem like a fun option. We just don't have the space to actually put like really big decorations, which is why we never do, because we don't have the space to put it up, so we never really decorate or anything so we could give out candy, if you guys know what I mean. But yeah, that was question 1. Hocus Pocus or Halloween Town? I think I'd say Halloween Town. Halloween Town is a really, really fun Disney Halloween movie, and it's so fun, and I just love the whole, like, there is a Halloween Town kind of thing, and it does seem really fun. If that would be real, that would be really fun, because there would be witches who cross over to Halloween Town, and I don't know, you guys know what I mean. I've only ever watched Hocus Pocus maybe a few times, but I have definitely watched Halloween Town way more. And also, there's obviously more than one Halloween Town movie. Now there's 2 Hocus Pocus movies, but yeah, obviously the older one and the newer version of it. But Halloween Town, I'd still say Halloween Town. And it's also a nostalgic movie, right? So Halloween Town. Next question: would you rather sleep in the basement of a real haunted house alone for 1 night, or sleep in a cemetery alone for 1 night? That is scary. Both of those seem like really scary situations. I'd say I'd say basement of a real haunted house. Just because I feel like, the cemetery, obviously, I mean, I guess both of them would have to do with dead, cemetery, I mean, it's full of the dead. A haunted house is probably getting haunted by ghosts. So actually, it's pretty similar, but I still feel like it'd be scary to actually be at a cemetery, because at a cemetery, it's all dead, right? It's all, you're just maybe sleeping on top of graves or something. Ew. No. Yeah, I would say I'd rather sleep in the basement of a real haunted house alone for 1 night. Ew. I didn't think about the alone part, actually. No, yeah, alone. Let's do the real haunted house. 1. Is there a movie that scares you to this day, and why? So this is gonna be sort of a story time. Maybe a few years ago, I'm not exactly sure how old I was. I am currently almost 25, and maybe this was before I even turned 20, so maybe more than 5 years ago. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, maybe. I was at my sister's. Me and my mom went to visit my sister, where she lives at, and her family, her and her kids, her daughters. And there are people who aren't really that scared, or scary cats. They don't get scared easily, and they love to watch scary movies. And I personally don't. Now I'm starting to get into it a little bit more. take it easy, maybe choose one, and then like slowly read it, like slowly get into it, just because I do get scared easily. So it is really hard for me to watch scary movies, but like I try not to be scared. So now I am trying to watch them and try to make sure like it's not scary. Like I tell myself it's not scary, it's not scary, right? But there's one specific movie that I don't think I'll ever watch, because I watched the first 5 minutes and I got scared and I didn't finish watching it, and I don't think I'll ever watch it again just because of those first 5 minutes. And that is The Sinister, and that is a really, really scary movie. Well, I don't know if it's a really, really scary movie for you guys, but for me, it was. Those first 5 minutes, I just couldn't continue watching it, and I have never watched it since. So yeah, we went to my sister's, and my nieces and the family were gonna watch a scary movie, and they were like, "Do you want to watch with us?" And it's like, "Sure, yeah, let's watch it." And I honestly thought I would be able to push past it, just watch it, and even though I do get scared easily, I thought I'm not gonna let it ruin my time with my nieces and sister, and I'll just try and watch it, right? But yes, they put the movie on, and yeah, I would say it was like about the first 5 minutes of the movie that I watched, and I think it's just the face the sinister, whatever it is, has, the creature or the demon or whatever it is that is the evil thing in that movie. I just can't watch it. I can't even look a picture at it. I can't even look at a picture of it, because I will start to get nightmares and I won't be able to sleep that night. That night I couldn't sleep at all. I had bad dreams, and then yeah, I swore I'd never watch it again. I never try to watch it, because that is a scary movie. That is a really scary movie for me, at least, just by watching those first 5 minutes. But yeah, so there it is, Sinister. And because I only watched the first 5 minutes, I wasn't able to continue watching it. But yeah, have you ever had a memorable encounter with a homeowner while trick-or-treating? And I must say these two together, because technically they will be kind of the same answer. The second one is, what's the most creative Halloween costume you've ever seen while trick-or-treating? So yes, I was trick-or-treating in my neighborhood when I was like in middle school, I think. And it was me, my mom, a cousin I had, and a cousin and a friend. We were all trick-or-treating, and we were walking in our neighborhood. We were going to a house that we saw that were giving candy, right? And we were getting closer, but for some reason we were so scared of. So yeah, sorry, I got interrupted. We were walking up to this house that were giving candy, and there was animatronic of like I think it was like a clown, a sort of clown or something like that, and he was moving robotically, whatever, right? And then there was a witch sitting on a chair, like an animatronic sitting on a chair. That one wasn't moving at all, but the hand was like sitting next to the candy of the bowl. The bowl that had the candy in it. And then, so we're getting closer, and I don't know, I just got scared of it, and I ran away. I started running on. I was like, never mind, let's go to another house, right? I don't want to get near that. And then we hear someone say, what happened? Don't you want candy? And it was the clown, right? And I guess it was the so yeah, we heard someone say, don't you want candy? And it was the clown following us. So this is what happened. Obviously, I'm gonna say this was the most creative. This was one of the most creative costumes I have seen, because it was the two homeowners dressed as dressed as the clown and the witch, and they were acting like if they were just animatronics, and they were doing such a great job at it that's why we were like, no, this is scary, we're gonna leave. And yeah, so I think that answers question. Uh, have you ever had a memorable encounter with the homeowner while trick or treating? Yes, it was very memorable. I will always remember that, just because I thought we had gotten so scared that we ran away, and he decided to actually follow us and go get us and show us that they were real, that they weren't like the animatronics, and that they were just regular people, and that they weren't a clown, and she wasn't a witch, right? When we got back to where they had the candy ball, the wife was also already acting, human, and making sure we understood that we were okay, and then yes, that's the most creative Halloween costume I've ever seen while trick or treating. And again, I don't remember when this was it, but I'm pretty sure it's been a few years now that we haven't seen them doing anything like giving out candy or anything. So I'm pretty sure this older couple has passed on, or has been moved by their family to convalescent, or whatever they're called, where they where singers live and get taken care of. So yeah. uh Next question. Would you rather have to wear a costume that glows in the dark, or one that makes noise all night? um, it's funny because I imagine like wearing a costume that you're walking around and it's just making noise, and you're probably making people laugh. You could also be making people scared for some reason, because they're like, what is that? Or you could be making people laugh, and that would be fun. But I feel like I'd rather wear a costume that glows, just because that's funny, and it's obviously a dark night, and you're walking in the dark for the most part, or you're walking into houses that might have like a scary dark theme, and maybe the glow of a costume might help. So yes, I'd say I'd rather wear a costume that glows in the dark. uh last question. What's your favorite Halloween theme song or piece of music? And to this, I will always say my favorite Halloween song is, or Halloween themed song is Thriller. Sorry. Michael Jackson as an artist I have always loved, and I love Thriller. I love the song Thriller, and I know it's not like Halloween, but it is Halloween. They play it at parties. So yeah, I really much love Thriller, and I love Michael Jackson. So I'd say Thriller is my favorite Halloween themed song, even though it's not Halloween per se. But I mean, it is a song that is like scary themed vibes, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys here because I thought this wasn't gonna be a long video, and now it turned out to be a long video. So I'm so sorry, you guys. But Halloween is coming up. I need ideas for my costume. I have been a vampire, or a form of a vampire, a vampire pirate, vampire witch in the past, and I still do want to do a vampire, but I want to see if you guys have maybe an idea. I could change it up a bit. Vampire and like a mix of something, maybe like give me costume ideas, something that I could put together with the cape and with the vampire. I was thinking a witch again, like vampire witch, like be a witch but I'm also a vampire, anyways, I love being a vampire, so I will forever mostly be a vampire, or like a form of a vampire. Yeah, almost Halloween. Be safe out there. I'll see you guys next week, maybe for the last Halloween video of my channel. Anyways, you guys know what I'm trying to say. I gotta go. I'll see you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A, and yeah, please give the video a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram at BestieM23. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.